All right. Good evening, everyone. My name is Kimberly James. I am the City Council here in Ward 1. Let's see if I can get this off the screen. Okay, there you go. This is the monthly ward meeting that I host every third Thursday of the month. And I call these individuals my subject matter experts. The people that make us look good in the city, they actually get the work done. So you'll be able to hear from them and get information from them. So we're gonna start with my list here. My first director that I have coming up is Director Dozier from Planning and Community Development. So if you could come and give us updates, please.
Okay, good evening, everyone. I do not have much to update, but what I will say is within the first ward, we do have a project going forward. It will be the Scott Road Single Family Development for 17 units. They currently have gotten their land disturbance permit, so that project will be moving forward, so you will see that happen. We do not have any petitions, but on Alpine Way, we do have a skate park that is being proposed by Clayton County. And so at some point, you will be seeing that, mayor and council, as well as citizens moving forward as well. Other than that, we don't have anything else to report. And thank you for letting me speak.
Thank you very much. Exciting, exciting. We're going to go to our Economic Development Department. We have our Main Street Manager, Ms. Dennis.
Thank you. Thank you. Good evening, everyone. I am Rochelle Dennis, and on behalf of the Office of Economic Development, we got a whole bunch of stuff going on. We have are working currently with our Urban Redevelopment Agency, which Ms. James is the chair of, on updating the boundary map of the district of the URA and looking at some catalytic sites for redevelopment. So we're very excited about the work that we have done with that. We are also, for the first time, have a workforce development program here in the city of Forest Park. And so more details will be coming out about the Elevate program in the coming months. We are looking to have a grand opening of the facility where you can meet the team and the staff and learn about all of the things that they are going to offer. We are also partnering with our HR department and our new workforce development initiative on a joint job fair sometime in the August timeframe. So again, look for more details about that to be coming. We are also working, and very excited about this, that we are going through, the city is going through a website redesign. And so as part of that, the Office of Economic Development we're in the very, very final stages of a new logo for our department, as well as marketing materials that will be coming out very soon. We also, with Main Street, we are an official Main Street program here in the city of Forest Park. We're only the second one in Clayton County. Thank you. We do have a Main Street logo that literally, I think we put the final touches on last night. So probably by our next meeting, I will be able to unveil to you the Main Street program. Or the Main Street logo. So speaking of Main Street, on your tables is a calendar of upcoming events. Last Friday, we kicked off our event season with our St. Patrick's Day fountain party. You missed Shamrocks and Shenanigans if you weren't able to attend. It was a great event. We are partnering with Food Truck Friday on Friday, April the 4th, and we are bringing, thanks to Ms. James for making the recommendation, an event that's called the Longest Table. And so literally, as part of Food Truck Friday, we are going to have a really, really long table that's going to run down the center of Main Street here. And the point of which is to meet your community, learn your neighbors, meet your council, ask questions, and really become more immersed in your community. And then we also have, this is our second year doing it, we're bringing back our Food and Wine Festival. on April the 25th, which will be at the Fountain. We were very excited about this event. We had a great time last year. We had a sommelier, that's a person that knows a lot about wine and teaches you all about wine, came out and did a wine talk for us. We're bringing that back. We will have a band this year. We're going to do Vino Bingo. Trust me, it's just old school bingo, but with a wine theme and a couple of other things and elements going on. So please, sign up. You can scan the QR code on the calendar to receive updates about the upcoming event schedule. Are there any questions?
We'll take questions.
Oh, I'm sorry. Thank you.
Thank you so much. So real quick, the Elevate program, we'll talk a little bit more about that once we go offline. But if you know anybody that's underemployed or needs some additional skills or anything like that, that's going to be a great economic boost for our community. We're going to go now to our HR department. We do have our director in the building. I acknowledge her, Director Brown, but we're going to bring up our deputy director, Ms. Lewis. Come on up.
Thank you. Good evening, everyone. The City of Forest Park has some wonderful job openings. So if you know anyone, please tell them to please check out our website. The fire department is hiring firefighter paramedics and also firefighter EMTs. The Public Works Department has a position open for a street foreman, maintenance worker. They're also looking for a parks foreman and a heavy equipment operator. Our Planning and Community Development Department has an opening for a financial services tech, and that's basically issuing a business license. The Recreation and Leisure Department has summer opportunities open. They have positions open for summer camp counselors and also lifeguards. The police department is hiring police officers, and we have our Recreation and Leisure Department also has a position open for a maintenance worker senior. So if you know anyone that's interested, tell them to please go to our website, which is www.forestparkga.gov, and click on departments and click on job opportunities, and then there'll be a complete listing of everything we're hiring for, also with a description of the job. And if they're interested in something, just click apply. I hope you have a wonderful evening. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Ms. Lewis. So we're going to go online now for our chief of staff. I believe Ms. Warrior, I believe she is online. Let me just check. Ms. Warrior, are you online? Okay. Oh, there's people waiting. Oops. Yes, it is recorded, so you'll be able to watch it when we put the recording out. Yeah, she is. Miss Warrior, I apologize. You were in waiting. Can you hear me? Okay, we'll come back to Miss Warrior. Code compliance. We're gonna go to our code compliance department. We have Director Walker in the building.
Good evening.
Good evening.
I had the page, but I lost it. Okay,
Go ahead, just keep going. I'm
Yes.
gonna try to make sure I get home.
on March the 8th, the beautification had their first cleanup day. We also had 3 officers to attend the GACE conference on the second week of March. We also had 1 employee to go through the Clayton County certificate certification program that HR held. So I'm happy about that, Officer Bivens. Also, we had 46 cases that went through environmental court in February. We removed 214 signs from the right of way. That includes political signs. We also had 210 bulk items removed from the right of way. Also, I want to speak on, I handed out I think all the citizens should have got a flyer like this. So if you notice, if you look on the back, Waste Management has begun to use the truck that has the big arm that picks up the trash can. Okay, so they may have changed some of you all trash cans out. If you had a 96 gallon, you probably did not get a new one. So it talks about the feet. If you look at that flyer on the back, that you're supposed to keep your trash can 3 feet from your mailbox. Anything that could obstruct from that hand moving to pick up that particular trash cart. Did everyone receive one? Okay, I have some more on my table, so I will come around and make sure you get one. That's all I have. About y'all have any questions, I guess we'll have to wait till the end, correct?
Yes, sir.
All right, have a great day. Wait till the end. You didn't listen, see?
Only because we're recording and we're gonna stop the recording when we do the questions. So, let me see. Ms. Warrior, are you able to communicate with us now? I'm sorry, I didn't let you in earlier.
That's fine. Hi, Ms. James. That's absolutely fine. Thank you so much. I appreciate the opportunity. Greetings to everyone. I'm not certain if Mr. Clark is there or not. But what I would love to do is just share that we've got a lot of programs that we are working on. Some will be ready to absolutely share at the next meeting. Biggest opportunity that I'd love to share with the constituency is just an update on the second phase of the home program. You will recall that we began that second phase with the application period from November 29th last year until December 31st last year. We are rocking and rolling on that one. Would love to give thanks to the entire team that's working on that, and a salute to them. We have currently 18 contracts that have been signed for repairs, and most of these repairs include different renovations like bathroom and shower installations, gutter replacements, and things of that nature. But it's very exciting to be able to work with the second set of constituency with the age range of 18 to 61 years. You'll recall that the first phase that we opened up a year ago focused on our legacy resident community with ages 62 and older. And so we are moving at really a rate that we're satisfied with this one. And we're receiving a lot of positive feedback from the constituency. They're very, very happy. So thanks again to our governing body. Thanks to you, Ms. James, as being a part of that select group for providing that opportunity to the constituents. And I'll yield there for any questions.
Thank you, Ms. Warrior. Awesome.
You're welcome. Thank you.
We're gonna go to our Public Works Department. We have Director Matthews in the building with us. Go ahead.
Public Works, in the last storm we had, the last storm threat we had last weekend, we were ready to react with everybody on call. I'm gonna start with the wards because we're spread out around the city. Ward 1, we did some hot mix repairs. I think I told everybody that we were gonna do it on Hendricks Road, the tree roots that were pushing up the road, the asphalt. We were able to get in there, cut them out, and make that at least passable. So if you were driving around them, you don't have to do that anymore. We're evaluating the trees because we impacted some significant roots, and we have somebody coming out to assess the conditions of them. We also have in Ward 1 Waldrop Road sidewalk. We're still in design phase, trying to figure out what easements are needed, and we're doing a tree survey to identify which trees need to be removed and which trees need to remain for the sidewalk to be installed. In Ward 2, we're working on some stopping sight distance issues on Hill Street that just requires some brush to be removed. We also got a Forest Parkway landscaping project that's out to bid. That we're gonna be revamping all the landscaping within the median on Forest Parkway. Ward 3, there was a sidewalk project that we're working to implement that has connectivity from Joseph Huey Elementary School to Thurman Road. And then there's Ward 4. We're working on completion of the Finch Garden. We installed some decorative rocks and some plants with the walkway that goes down, try to improve the aesthetics. And we're working to reseed the grass so we get some healthy looking turf out there. Then the way sidewalk, that's getting ready to go out to bid. We're working with design engineers on that. And last, Mr. Robbins, we have not forgotten you about the sinkhole to be evaluated there on Sharon. And that's all I have.
Thank you. Thank you, sir. And we do have the Honorable Mr. Finch in the building for his namesake garden that he's speaking of. Hey, Mr. Finch. We're gonna move to our fire department. We have our Deputy Chief May in the building with us.
Good evening, everyone. All right, so for last month, just to give you a breakdown on what we call-wise we had, the EMS out of department ran about 276 EMS-related calls, 2 of which were mutual aid calls outside the city limits, 13 of which were trauma-related calls, whether it's accidents or those types of natures. We did have 3 overdoses last month where they used Narcan, actually about 6 different doses of it to bring personnel or the person back. On the fire side, we had a grand total of about 258 fire-related calls last month, 180 of which were EMS related. We had at least 3 structure fires, 2 brush fires, grass fires, 1 rubbish fire or dumpster fire, 1 outbuilding shed of some sort in the backyard. 180, I'm sorry, I covered that one already. And then 23 false alarms, 2 hazardous conditions like wires down, and 46 other types of calls. We received mutual aid 10 times last month, and we also gave mutual aid 10 times last month where we respond to a vehicle outside the city to one of our neighboring agencies, i.e. Morrow or so forth like that. The inspections department completed a total of 84 inspections last month on different businesses and occupancies. So that's about it for the stats. One thing I did want to pass on as just a safety tip for everybody. We are coming this first day of spring, actually, even though you can't tell it from the temperatures outside. But you are coming back into warm weather, and so when you're outside working in the yard, things along those lines, you're liable to encounter things such as snakes or venomous spiders, things along those lines. If you do happen to get bit or stung by something, the old school of thought would be to put a tourniquet around something, like if you got a snake bite or something like that. That is not the case anymore. Do not put a tourniquet or anything along those lines. You just want to bandage it like normal, keep it below your heart level, and then seek further medical attention. So just trying to keep that in if you run into that situation out there in your yard.
Thank you so much. We have our other public safety department in the building, our police chief, Chief Brandon Criss. Come on up, Chief.
Good evening, everyone. I got y'all pens and paper ready. Got a lot of stuff to go over. Not that much though. So since our last ward meeting, we have onboarded 3 new police officers. They're now in the training phase and will be hitting the road soon. We are glad to announce that our Citizens Police Academy has just recently kicked off. We had our first one on March the 17th. And I want to say we had about 40 people. This is probably our largest one yet. So we're happy and excited for our new Citizens Police Academy. We do encourage any and everyone who wants to be a part of it to come on out. Our next one is next Monday at 6 p.m. at the Forest Park Police Department. Next Tuesday, March the 25th at 9 a.m. Join me as well as the other elite members of the Forest Park Police Department at the racetrack for a coffee with the chief. Another big announcement, we are happy to announce that we are one of only 24 agencies that now have the capability nationwide
we have the capability where we can communicate via text message if you call 911. So if you call 911 in some way, shape, or form, the call gets disconnected. And let's just say it's an emergency that you cannot communicate with that communications operator. We can now send you a text message and ask you, is everything okay? So we are extremely excited about that. And crime is still down. Since our last reporting period, we are down negative 20.6%. So crime is continuing to trend down here in the great city of Forest Park. And lastly, to increase our transparency, we will start to publish our crime maps on Facebook. So if you're not following us on Facebook, please do. But every Monday, you can go to our Facebook page and you will now start to see the crimes, the Part 1 crimes for your particular, for the city of Forest Park. And in addition to that, you will see how many, how soon we're answering our 911 phone calls, which we are in industry standard, as well as our response time. We have some of the lowest response times, but you will all see those things on our Facebook page. So please follow us, subscribe to us, like us, and retweet it. I think that's the word. That's all I have for you tonight. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. The last department that we have with us this evening is our Parks and Recreation, or our Recreation and Leisure Department, and that's Director Maxwell. Come on up, sir.
Good evening, everyone. How's everybody doing? Just to let you know a couple of events we have coming up. Like Chief said, it is spring season. So we're getting ready for our spring sports. We have our opening day, which is April the 26th, right there at Star Park. We got baseball, soccer, t-ball, and softball going on. So please make sure you come out, enjoy some games. Our ceremonies start at 10 a.m. and the first game starts at 11. So please come on out and enjoy yourself. Also, April 12th, we have our autism walk right there in Star Park. Registration starts at 9 with the walk starting at 10, and it'll take the same route that we do for our breast cancer walk, okay? Also, we have April the 26th, no, April the 19th is our Spring Fest. So that's the day where we have one of the largest egg hunts on the South Side. I think we got over 20,000 eggs. So please bring the kids out. It'll be a lot of, no, yeah. Yeah, not the real eggs, no. No, y'all come out there trying to hold on. This for adults or kids? No, so once again, come on out, enjoy yourself. We have everything from free giveaways. We got free hot dogs and hamburgers for the kids, sponsored by our, one of our Falcons fan clubs that'll be doing that. So please come on out as April the 19th, right there at the Kiwanis Stadium. Day before Easter, it starts at 12 o'clock. Also, our legacy residents, we have our spring trip coming up to Chattanooga, Tennessee for the Riverboat Bingo and Tours. Registration opens up April the 1st. It's absolutely free to register for Forest Park residents. If you're not a Forest Park resident, it's $25. The bus leaves at 9 a.m. and they'll return at 7 p.m. as April the 26th. Registration opens up April the 1st. Okay, so that's the Chattanooga, Tennessee for the Riverboat Bingo and Tours. At that moment, that's pretty much everything we have. Oh, summer camp registration opens up April the 14th. Summer camp registration opens up April the 14th. Please, I encourage you, it opens up at 8 a.m. online. Please be ready at 8 a.m. By 8:10, it is full. So please, 8 a.m. online. The computer, it'd be so many people that by 8:10 is pretty much closed. So 8 a.m. April the 14th for a summer camp registration. Okay, thank y'all so much.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. So I'm gonna bring up our council aide, Miss Dixon. We have another council aide over there, Mr. Henry. Say, hey, Mr. Henry. Give us announcements.
Hello, everyone. Thank you for attending the Ward 1 board meeting. We do have a couple announcements. Tomorrow, we will have our clothing giveaway from 12 to 2. at the council house. You can follow us on our social media page as well as the city webpage for the flyer. We also will have a free gospel concert. It's a spring jam on April the 26th from 1 to 5 at the amphitheater here in Forest Park at Star Park. So we have some other events coming up. Please make sure that you follow the City of Forest Park. We have lots of events that are posted on our calendar, but also through social media. And as Chief Criss said, you can retweet, follow, repost, and like. Okay, thank you so much.
Thank you, Ms. Dixon. So as you can see, we have a wealth of information, and we're doing some great things here in the city of Forest Park. Our department heads are doing a fabulous job in our city. So we want to make sure all of our residents are informed with everything that's going on. Mark your calendar for April the 4th. We're going to have a food giveaway at Forest Park High School. Ton of food we're going to be giving away. We did do a hunger walk. We had we raised over $1,100 in the food giveaway. So those funds we're using with the Atlanta Community Food Bank to give back to our community. So make sure you sign up for that. And there's a couple of dates that's coming up for August. I think it's August 23rd. Don't quote me on that, but that's a homecoming parade. We want those that graduated from Forest Park High School in years past, or attended Fountain, or attended any of our elementary or middle schools to be a part. So be looking out for that information to come forth. And also we're going to be celebrating our seniors on May, I think it's 17th. Thank you. May 17th, they will have a caravan. So we want you all to line the streets on Main Street as they parade around in their cars. They'll actually be leaving from Forest Park High School and driving around and through the city and end up at Star Park. So make sure you're participating in that. So with that said, I know we do have Georgia Power information that we're gonna give to you when we close out, but we're gonna go ahead and close the online session and close the recording. I want to remind everyone we are here every third Thursday of the month. Thanks. We have Miss Jerry's Cafe that did the catering tonight. So those of you that are online and are not present, you won't be able to enjoy the meal with us. But come back often. We want to get you the information that you need. I'm about transparency. I'm about making sure that you are knowledgeable about what your city is doing and the great things that are happening. So with that said, guys, thank you so much for tuning in, and we'll see you next month.
Thank you.